was a big, big world, but we thought we were bigger.
Can't take back. Cause with all that has happened, I think that we both know the way that the story ends. Then only for a minute, I want to change my mind. It's just don't feel right to me. I wanna raise your spirits. I want to see you smile. No, that means I'll have to leave. you start slurring your words? Tell me why you have to seem so distant when I'm holding you. Your fingertips are drifting away, and I fucking love how it hurts. Why do I, baby, why do I love the way you are and always leave me? Why do I, baby, why do I love the touch but never love the feel? is just a history that they may prove, and when you're gone, I'll tell them my religion's you. When punctures come to kill the king upon his throne, I'm ready for their stone. I'll dance, dance, dance with my hands, hands, hands above my head, head, head. Like Jesus said, I'm gonna dance, dance, dance with my hands, hands, hands above my head. Dance together, forgive him before he's dead, because I'll dance. That they may prove, and just art for mythological to carve. You can't rewrite the aggro of my fury heart. I'll wait on mountaintops in Paris, going to Marin to turn. I'll dance, dance, dance with my hands, hands, hands above my head, head, head. Like Jesus said, I'm gonna dance, dance, dance with my hands, hands, hands above my head. Dance together, forgive him before he's dead, because I won't cry for you. I won't crucify things you do. I won't cry for you. See, when you're gone, I'll still be bloody. Dum dum da da dum dum da 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 dum dum da da dum dum da da dum dum da 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 da. I won't cry for you. I won't be true. We can be true. I want you to see what I see in us. Something so real, something so real. I want you to see that this is a love that we both feel, that we both feel. And how will we ever know the love will ever grow without trying, without trying? And how will we ever see if we are meant to be? It's terrifying, it's terrifying. Cause you knew that I call you up. Baby, now that we're now that we're right here standing face to face, you already know that you want. Oh, I know that trust is karma. Feel regret, yeah. You got me thinking about